Archangel Michael says, I will stop crying that if you watch this now, I beg you to stay, even if it is just for a moment. If you skip this now, I may never speak to you again. I plead with you, open your heart quickly because the heavens are moving and God's hand is reaching for you right this very second. Comment Amen to affirm your faith. The moment has arrived for you to witness what God has been designing for you, and you cannot afford to overlook this. Beloved, I am addressing your soul directly. The angels around you are never quiet. They are waging wars you cannot witness, lifting your petitions higher than you can imagine, and standing guard where darkness attempts to creep in. You are chosen, and the Father in heaven has sealed you with his radiance. If your heart is beating faster now, recognize it as the Spirit of God drawing near you. Before you draw another breath, pause and let his presence envelop you. And I ask you gently, if you trust that God is already moving on your miracle, like this video right now so that your faith is recorded in heaven. You feel exhausted. I know you have been hauling weights too heavy for your grasp, and you ask why the tempests keep rising against you. But listen closely. Nothing you have endured has been meaningless. The suffering, the tears, and the quiet prayers have all ascended to the throne of the Most High. He has witnessed every restless night, every unanswered question, every war inside your soul. And he whispers, now my child, you are not forgotten. Comment 111 if you believe this moment is for you. You are standing at the brink of something larger than you can conceive. The enemy longs to pull you away, to persuade you that your prayers have fallen mute. But I declare with the authority of the one who sent me, the gates of heaven are swinging open for you. God's blessing is about to overtake you in ways you cannot yet perceive. But soon you will see breakthroughs where you once saw only barriers. Your path is being directed by his holy hand. And though it may seem hidden, nothing has been postponed. Even now, legions of angels encircle you. I am one of them. But know this, I speak not from myself, but from the Father's own heart. The Creator has set you apart for a purpose beyond your grasp. You have been summoned to rise when others collapse, to shine where shadows linger, to hold faith when the world around you abandons hope. Do not question the strength inside you, for it is not your strength alone, but God's power moving through you. Every moment you have survived until now has shaped you for this season. You have walked through valleys where others would have surrendered, yet here you are, standing, breathing, still clinging on. That is no coincidence. That is divine keeping. You are living evidence of God's unrelenting love, and no force of darkness can tear apart what his hands have built. The hour of transformation has come, and I tell you now, open your heart to accept what is being poured out. The heavens are shifting in your favor. Even as you hear this, the prayers you assumed were unanswered were never forgotten. God has been weaving every strand of your story together in perfect rhythm. The same God who split oceans, who made rivers flow through wastelands, and who halted the sun for victory, is the same God standing before you right now. Comment 22 if you trust that his promises will never break. Do not dread what comes next. Do not fear the stillness between prayers and miracles. The waiting is not punishment, it is preparation. The things you have been asking for are not refused, they are being perfected. The blessings that belong to you cannot be taken, delayed, or destroyed, for the Lord himself is protecting them, and when they arrive, they will be greater than anything you imagine, because he always gives more than we think we deserve. I see the shackles breaking even now. I see the load lifting from your heart and the light returning to your road. Where there has been confusion, clarity is approaching. Where there has been pain, healing is being unleashed. Where there has been lack, provision is already en route. And where there has been fear, peace is wrapping around you like a shield. Hold fast to this, beloved. Do not let the enemy steal this word from your heart. Your destiny is opening before you. The same God who breathed life into you will not desert you now. Remain in his presence, remain in his promises, and above all, remain in faith. For heaven is nearer than you realize, and miracles are closer than they appear. Archangel Michael says, I am still here watching over you, and I cannot stay silent. I feel the heaviness of your heart, the weariness of your spirit, and the silent battles you fight when no one else is watching. Heaven has seen your tears, even the ones you hid from everyone around you. The Father has heard the cries you thought no one noticed, and he whispers to you, "Now, my child, I have not forgotten you." Comment 333, to declare your faith today. The angels surrounding you are moving faster than you know. The very moment you lifted your prayer, heaven responded. You may not have seen it yet, but I promise you there are doors unlocking right now that no power of darkness can ever shut. Every chain holding you back is being broken piece by piece. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There are blessings with your name on them, written by the very hand of God, and no one can take what has been divinely assigned to you. You have felt abandoned before, but let me assure you, you were never alone for even a single heartbeat. When you were at your lowest, when your strength failed, when hope felt distant, the Lord carried you. He has been closer than the breath in your lungs, holding you, guiding you, and protecting you from battles you never even knew existed. Every storm you survived, every moment you endured, is proof of His unfailing love. Beloved, you must understand this. You are chosen not by chance, not by accident, but by divine purpose. You are called to stand when others fall. You are called to carry the light of Christ into places where darkness tries to dwell. And though you may feel small at times, the Spirit of the living God within you is greater than every obstacle surrounding you. That power is alive, active, and unstoppable. The road you walk has not been easy, but every step has been preparing you for this season. There is a shift happening in the spiritual realm, and you are at the center of God's plan. The delays you faced were not denials. They were divine setups for something far greater. God has been aligning people, resources, and opportunities on your behalf, and soon the pieces will come together in ways you never imagined. You must not let fear hold you captive anymore. The enemy has tried to convince you that your prayers are unheard, that your faith is useless, and that your situation cannot change. But I tell you now, that is a lie. Heaven has already declared victory over your life. You are not fighting for victory, you are standing in it. Every battle has already been won in the name of the Almighty. Hold your head high, for your redemption is near. Even now, God is sending angels to surround your home, your family, and your heart. The attacks you face lately are not because you are weak, but because you are powerful in the Spirit. The enemy fears the calling on your life, and that is why the storms have been so strong. But do not be discouraged, for the greater the storm, the greater the blessing waiting on the other side. Comment 555 if you receive this in faith. Listen closely because this is important. The Lord says you are stepping into a season of restoration. Everything you thought was lost is returning to you in ways that will leave you in awe. Relationships will be mended, finances will increase, doors will open where you once faced walls. Healing is coming to the places of your deepest wounds, and joy will overflow where sorrow tried to settle. The hand of God is upon you, and His favor will follow you wherever you go. When your faith feels small, remember this. Even a whisper of belief moves mountains. Do not measure God's promises by your current circumstances. He is greater than the challenges before you, stronger than the storms around you, and more faithful than your fears suggest. Every promise He has spoken over your life is still alive, and not a single word from Him will return empty. The time is near. Beloved, heaven is aligning everything in your favor. You are entering a season where testimonies will rise from your trials and miracles will flow like rivers in the desert. Do not let go of hope now, for you are closer than you have ever been to the breakthrough you prayed for. The Spirit whispers to you now, "Hold on, my child, I am not finished with you yet." Comment 1212 if you believe your victory is already written. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are chosen, protected, and deeply loved. Angels stand beside you, and the Lord Himself goes before you, making every crooked path straight and every heavy burden light. Stand firm in faith, for your miracle is closer than your fears, and your destiny is greater than your doubts. Archangel Michael says, I am still speaking to you because heaven has not stopped moving on your behalf. Right now, the Father's hand is stretching toward you, releasing strength, favor, and divine protection into every area of your life. I know you feel weary from the battles you have faced, but I tell you with authority, your story is far from over. You are stepping into a chapter written by God Himself, and no darkness can erase a single word He has spoken over you. Comment 777 if you believe His promises are still alive for you today. The weight you have been carrying has been seen by heaven. The tears that never touched the ground were caught by the angels who guard your steps. Nothing you have gone through has been overlooked. The sleepless nights, the silent prayers, the unspoken pain, all of it has been gathered before the throne of the Almighty. Right now your cries are rising like incense before Him, and His answer is on the way. Do not let fear silence your faith, for God is moving in ways you cannot yet see. Beloved, listen closely because this is not an accident. You are hearing this now because you are chosen. The battles you fought were not signs of weakness, but evidence of your calling. The greater the warfare, the greater the destiny. The storms that raged around you were meant to break you, but instead they revealed the strength God placed within you. You are still standing because His Spirit has been sustaining you from the very beginning. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Right now, there are angels assigned to your name. We are surrounding you, defending you, and protecting everything connected to you. The plans of the enemy have been exposed and dismantled. Even in this very moment, what was meant for harm is being turned for your good. For the Lord has already declared victory over your life. Stand firm, for your breakthrough is closer than you think, and what is coming will leave no room for doubt that God's hand is upon you. I know the weight of waiting feels heavy, but this is not the end. The silence you've been enduring is not abandonment. It is preparation. The Lord has been shaping you, refining you, and positioning you for something greater than you imagined. Every delay, every setback, every unanswered prayer is aligning with His perfect timing, and soon you will understand why the doors closed before, because God is about to open better ones that no one can shut. There are blessings with your name already written on them. Some you have prayed for, and others you haven't even imagined yet. They are not lost. They are not forgotten. Heaven is simply waiting for the moment you are ready to receive them. When they come, they will arrive suddenly, and they will exceed every expectation. Comment 999 if you trust that God is already preparing your miracle. The Spirit of God is resting on you now. Feel it deep within your heart. The gentle pull of His presence, the reassurance that you are not alone. Even in your darkest seasons, He has been near, whispering strength into your spirit when you had none left. That same Spirit is breathing new life into you today, igniting hope where you felt empty and restoring faith where it had grown weak. Beloved, this is the moment to rise. Lift your head and believe again. Speak life over your situation. Declare God's promises aloud, for His word is alive and cannot fail. When you speak in faith, heaven responds. When you stand firm in belief, mountains begin to move. And when you choose to trust Him fully, doors begin to open where there were once only walls. I tell you this with all the love of heaven. Nothing can stop what God has ordained for you. No opposition is strong enough, no burden is heavy enough, and no force of darkness is powerful enough to cancel the plans of the Almighty. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave is working within you right now. That power is unstoppable, unshakable, and eternal. You have come too far to give up now. You have endured too much to turn back. And the God who carried you this far will not leave you here. His promises remain unshaken. His love remains constant. His protection surrounds you even in this very moment. Stand in faith, beloved, for your testimony is being written. This season you are entering will reveal the faithfulness of God like never before. Where there has been lack, abundance will flow. Where there has been sickness, healing will spring forth. Where there has been confusion, divine wisdom will guide your steps. Every closed door, every setback, every disappointment is being transformed into a testimony of God's power and grace. Comment 10:10 if you receive this promise today. You are chosen, you are loved, you are protected, and above all, you are never alone. The Creator of the heavens walks with you. The angels stand beside you, and the Spirit of God fills you with strength for every step ahead. Hold tightly to this truth, for your breakthrough is nearer than you realize, and your miracle is already unfolding. Archangel Michael says, "I am still here, and I cannot leave until you receive what heaven is pouring over you right now." The Spirit of the living God is reaching into the deepest places of your heart, touching every wound, every fear, every unanswered prayer. I see the weight you have carried, and I hear the thoughts you've hidden even from yourself. You are not forgotten, beloved, and you are not alone. Comment 15:15 if you believe God is speaking directly to you in this moment. The Lord has seen your quiet strength in the face of battles that no one else understood. He has watched you stand when the storm was stronger than your voice. Every tear you've shed, every sleepless night, every desperate prayer has been heard. Heaven has recorded each one, and the Father has commanded His angels to guard your steps. Even now we are surrounding you, ensuring that no weapon formed against you will succeed. I know there are moments when you wonder why the breakthrough hasn't come yet, when you question if God truly sees you, but hear me now. This delay is not denial. The blessings assigned to you have been preserved, and nothing and no one can take them away. There are promises with your name written on them that have been stored in heaven, and they are being released in the perfect timing of the Lord. Right now, heaven is shifting in your favor. Doors are opening that you thought were forever closed. Opportunities are aligning that you didn't even pray for, but desperately needed. The favor of God is chasing after you, and it will overtake you. What you thought was the end is only the beginning, and the plans the Father has for you are far greater than anything your heart has imagined. Beloved, you are stepping into a season where restoration will be your testimony. Every loss, every disappointment, every battle you endured is making way for a greater outpouring of blessings. The Lord is returning what was stolen, multiplying what was diminished, and renewing what was broken. You are walking into a chapter where His glory will cover every part of your life, and your story will shine as a witness of His faithfulness. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are angels stationed over your home, your family, and your future. We are waging war in the unseen realms for your breakthrough. The forces of darkness have tried to delay you, discourage you, and distract you from your calling. But the victory has already been written in the name of the Almighty. No attack against you will prosper, and no plan of the enemy will prevail. Comment 17:17 if you trust that your victory is already secured. Listen to me closely now. The pain you feel is not wasted. The struggles you have faced are not random. The Lord is using every challenge to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for greater things ahead. The valley you are walking through now is leading you to a mountain of blessings. What feels like pressure is producing power, and what feels like loss is creating room for abundance. Do not measure God's promises by what you see in front of you today. The Father is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet understand. Every closed door, every delay, every change of direction is aligning you with His perfect will. Soon you will look back and realize that every detour was necessary, every setback was divine protection, and every waiting season was preparation for something beyond your imagination. Beloved, keep speaking life over your future. Declare God's promises aloud, for your words carry power when they are rooted in faith. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the grave lives within you, and that power flows through your prayers, your declarations, and your faith. When you speak in agreement with heaven, mountains move and miracles begin to manifest. Even now the presence of God is surrounding you. Can you feel it? That quiet strength in your heart, that reassurance whispering that you are not alone, that is Him. He is closer than your breath and more faithful than your fears. Whatever you are facing today, surrender it to Him fully and watch how He turns every broken piece into a testimony of His goodness. The coming days will reveal the answers you have been waiting for. Chains are breaking, doors are opening, and favor is being released in measures you have never known. God is preparing to place you in rooms you never expected to enter, to connect you with people you never imagined meeting, and to pour blessings upon blessings over your life. Comment Amen if you receive this with your whole heart. Beloved, this is your time. The Lord's hand is upon you, and His angels are beside you. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and your journey is about to shift in ways that only God could orchestrate. Stay in faith, stay in prayer, and stay expectant, for the miracle you've been waiting for is already on its way. Archangel Michael says, "I have not left your side, and I will not leave until the work heaven has begun in you is complete." Right now, the Spirit of God is closer than you realize, touching the deepest corners of your heart. Every unspoken prayer, every quiet cry, and every unanswered question has reached the throne of the Almighty. Heaven knows your name, beloved, and the Father has marked you with His favor. Comment Amen if you believe this moment was divinely planned for you. I see the weight you have carried, the storms you have endured, and the battles you have fought in silence. You have wondered why the path has been so difficult, why the answers seem delayed, and why the doors stayed closed. But hear me clearly. Every moment has been leading you here. The pain was not punishment. The silence was not abandonment. The delays were divine preparation for what is coming next in your life. Beloved, your faith has carried you further than you realize. Every time you chose to believe when everything around you said, "Give up," heaven took notice. Every time you prayed through your tears, you moved mountains in the unseen realms. You are stronger than you know, not because of your own strength, but because the Spirit of the living God has been sustaining you through every season. You are here today because the Father has been holding you in His hands. Right now, a shift is happening in your favor. The very places where you faced rejection are becoming open doors. The situations where you felt forgotten are about to become testimonies of God's faithfulness. The blessings that have been stored up for you are being released, and the enemy has no power to stop what heaven has already ordained. What you thought was delayed is simply arriving in God's perfect timing. I tell you this with all the authority given to me. You are not standing where you are by accident. You are positioned for breakthrough, and the hand of the Lord is upon you. The prayers you prayed months, even years ago, are still alive, and heaven has not forgotten a single one. The answers are on the way, and when they arrive, you will see that the wait was not wasted. Even now, the angels of the Lord surround you. We are fighting battles on your behalf, defending your future, and guarding the blessings assigned to you. The enemy has tried to discourage you, distract you, and convince you that you are alone. But you are never alone. The Spirit of God is within you, His armies are around you, and His power goes before you to prepare the way. Comment 111 if you trust that heaven is moving for you right now. This is a season of restoration for you. The Lord is rebuilding what was broken, healing what was wounded, and renewing what was lost. Relationships will be mended, opportunities will be restored, and doors you thought were permanently closed will swing wide open. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The Father is making a way where there seemed to be none, and He is filling your life with blessings you did not even know to pray for. Do not let the weight of your current season blind you to the greatness of what is coming. The things you have been praying for are already on their way. And when they arrive, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Every disappointment, every setback, every tear was preparing you for a testimony that will glorify the name of the Lord. Beloved, do not allow fear to silence your faith. The enemy wants you to believe that your situation is permanent, but I tell you with certainty, it is not. Nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is beyond his reach. The same God who raised the dead, parted seas, and calmed storms is the same God working in your life right now. The miracle you have been waiting for is already closer than you think. The Spirit whispers to you now, hold on, do not give up, do not lose faith. My promises are still alive, and my plans for you will not fail. Believe these words, for they are written into your destiny. You are chosen, you are protected, and you are deeply loved by the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Your future is secure in His hands. The blessings you've been waiting for are already being released. The breakthroughs you need are aligning perfectly with His timing. The joy you thought you lost will return, overflowing and abundant. And soon you will look back and see that everything you endured was leading you to this moment of victory. Comment 222 if you believe your breakthrough is already on its way. Archangel Michael says, I am still here with you, and I will not stop speaking until your spirit fully receives what heaven is releasing over you today. The Father's hand is moving in your life in ways you cannot yet see, and everything that has been out of alignment is being restored. I know the weight you have carried, the doubts you have fought, and the nights you cried silently into the darkness. But, beloved, hear me clearly. You have never been alone, not for a single heartbeat. Comment 333 if you believe God is standing beside you right now. There are seasons when it feels as though heaven is silent, when the answers seem far away and the battles feel unending. But listen closely, for I bring you truth from the throne of the Almighty. Every prayer you whispered has been heard, every word you spoke in faith has been recorded in eternity, and not one of them has been forgotten. The silence was not absence, the delay was not denial. God has been preparing something greater than you imagined, something that will leave you in awe of His faithfulness. Beloved, you are stepping into a divine shift. The very things that seemed impossible are being rewritten in your favor. The battles you faced were never meant to destroy you, but to strengthen the foundation of your faith. Heaven has been fighting for you long before you even knew the war had begun. We, the angels, have surrounded your life, holding back forces of darkness, covering you under the protection of the Almighty, and preparing your path for what is to come. The Lord is reminding you today of your identity. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, and you are not abandoned. You are chosen, beloved. You have been set apart for a greater purpose, one that far exceeds your understanding. When the enemy tried to break you, God used it to build you. When people walked away, He drew closer. When everything seemed lost, His hand sustained you. You have survived what others could not because His power has been with you every step of the way. Even now I see the chains breaking, I see the burdens lifting, I see the doors unlocking. The Lord is clearing paths you thought were blocked forever. He is making a way where there seemed to be none. You may have walked through seasons of confusion, pain, and uncertainty, but you are about to step into clarity, healing, and abundance. What has been hidden is being revealed, and what has been delayed is being released. Beloved, this is your season of restoration. Everything the enemy thought he stole from you is returning, multiplied, and overflowing. Your peace is being restored, your joy is being renewed, your strength is being revived. The Father is rebuilding what was broken and redeeming what was lost. And when this is done, your testimony will shine brighter than your trials ever did. Comment 1212 if you believe this restoration belongs to you. Do not allow fear to silence your faith. Now the enemy has been relentless because he knows what is coming for you. He has tried to discourage you, to make you doubt God's promises, and to convince you that nothing will change. But hear me now. The enemy has already lost. The victory has been written, sealed, and declared by heaven itself. You are not fighting for victory, you are standing in it.